What's going on, people? It's your boy calwu, and welcome to another episode of planetwu. Today, I will be reviewing the 2020 slice of life slash sports anime known as Taisou Samurai. If you haven't already, please like, share, and subscribe to the video. It's the best way to help my channel. Comment, leave comments below about stuff that you want to see as far as content goes, animes you want me to review, waifus you want me to review for Waifu Wednesdays, because that's coming back next week. So yeah, without further ado, let's get this bad boy jump started. So the synopsis for Taisou Samurai is: at the pinnacle of his gymnastics career, Joutouro Aragaki, nicknamed the Samurai for his signature hairstyle, suffers a shoulder injury following his wife's death. 5 years later, he continues to push the limits of his body as a member of the Japanese gymnastics team. However, Jotaro's strenuous training fails to show any progress. His coach, Noriyuki Amakusa, advises that he retires. Together with his exuberant and supportive 9-year-old daughter, Rei, Joutouro takes a trip to Ego Wonderland to break the bitter news to her. However, their excursions ends in an odd encounter with a particular self-proclaimed ninja. Now, the reason I felt the need to review this anime and get this out there is for a couple of reasons. First and foremost, Taisou Samurai, for people that say, I don't like sports title, I don't like sports anime, I don't like sports, shut up. Taisou Samurai is a slice of life first. You get to see everything about Aragaki's lifestyle, his home life, his life training, the relationship between him and his trainer, the relationship between him and his underclassmen or his subordinates, the people that train at the gym with him, and just different people in the town. This anime is super dope. It's extremely it has moments where it pulls on the heartstrings, and it's just extremely dope overall. Like, just breaking down the characters. Oh no. Before I break down the characters, another reason is because I love the father-daughter aspect. In anime and in life period, single fathers or just fatherhood is so looked at in such a negative light, like kind of like, well, it's not stressed as being as important as a mother's role in a child's life, when a father's role is just as important. And in some cases, especially with young boys, it's actually more important. And this anime just gives you a lot of that, and it's fantastic. It's great. So Aragaki is, as we stated in the synopsis, is a gymnast that does the uneven bars, as far as like gymnastics go, and or is it called the parallel bars? I don't know, it might be parallel bars. He does floor stuff too, but not that much, not as often. And his trainer was like, yo, let's go ahead and set up this retirement press conference. It's time for you to retire. Your body ain't holding up. You can't do your special. I forgot what his special called. It's called the Aragaki Triple, I think is what it's called, or the Samurai Triple, I think is what they nicknamed it. Where he like lets go and he does like a triple flip in the air and then grabs the bar and then goes. And that junk is crazy. And he can't do it because of his shoulder. He hurt his shoulder and he never recovered because he just overworks and he doesn't nurse his shoulder back properly. So he's like, you know what, you're right, I'll probably do that. So he takes his daughter to Ego Wonderland. He takes Rei there, and he's like, trying to find moments to explain to her like why he's retiring, because he knows that once he announces it, it's gonna break her little heart. And she pretty much is like, Dad, I support everything that you're doing. You're such a great dad. It's great. I just want you to be happy. Don't worry about what I'm going through. Just kind of do your own thing, and I'll be happiest once you start back competing professionally and you win again, because I love seeing you on screen and stuff like that. So he just couldn't break it to her. And every moment he tried to, something weird happened. And they end up meeting this self-proclaimed ninja named Leonardo at Ego Wonderland. And Leonardo is the story around him. I'd rather not spoil here, but Leonardo ends up moving in with him because he doesn't have a place to go, and he's being chased by some unsavory characters. So they pretty much let him hide out at their crib. Now, at their crib is just not Aragaki and Ray. At their crib is also Aragaki's mother, Marie, and or I'm not sure if it's his wife's mother or his mother. It's one or the other. I think it's his wife's or his mother, if I'm not mistaken. But his mother is well off. They stay in a pretty decent home. She owns and runs a bar in their town, and you could tell just by like how she interacts and how people respect her. You can tell she probably, when she was younger, she used to be in the streets and was an unsavory character herself. And in her exploits, she met all types of people, and she kind of got like strings to pull, because even the younger people kind of look at her as like the OG. Like, yeah, that's OG right there. That don't, you know what I'm saying, don't disrespect OG. And she has like just this automatic air of respect about her. Also at their home, they have this pet bird named Big Bird. That's like a parrot, but this thing is big as hell. I mean, like, this thing is probably like 3 feet tall and like 2 feet wide. The thing is hilarious. Every scene with Big Bird in it is funny as hell, especially with Marie in the scene, because Marie tells Big Bird to shut the hell up quite a bit because he just be talking too much. The bird just kind of like screams and go crazy and run around, and like, I love this. I love Big Bird. He's hilarious. Um, Another character that is introduced aside from Aragaki's trainer at the gym is Tomoki, which is like this blonde haired dude that's kind of like happy go lucky. He's into hard work and training. He's into having fun, a lot of fun. He's a very cool and laid back type of guy. And he really looks up to Aragaki and, trains with him regularly. And he's very supportive of whatever Aragaki's decisions are. The turning point in this anime that was crazy was the point when Aragaki went to his press conference, and at his press conference he said, "I'm going to retire not." This affected him in 3 ways. First way it affected him was the fact that his trainer was like, "I'm not training you no more. You cannot come to this gym. I know that we're technically family at this point. I've known you. I've been training you since you was a kid, or since you was a young teenager trying to try out for the Japanese gymnastics team. But yeah, you pretty much spit in my face with screwing up this press conference. I'm done with you. Don't come back." Second way it impacted him is now his daughter is being made fun at school by some of the kids in her class, because they're like, "Yeah, we saw your dad on TV and we retire not," and they like making fun of her and teasing her because her dad's interview was kind of weird and strange. So that affected his home life then. And then thirdly, it affected him positively because Leonardo took notice and was like, "Yeah, that, if you're having problems with your shoulder, blah blah blah, let's go look for somebody that can possibly help you." And this is where we bring in Dr. Brittany. Dr. Brittany is a very eccentric character. I'm not sure if I would categorize Dr. Brittany as trans, but I would definitely say Dr. Brittany is a part of the LGBTQ community, just in aesthetic and personality wise. And Dr. Brittany is an extremely dope character. Helps Aragaki, you know, get him a training regimen, get him a proper way, like on how to pace himself, when how he's supposed to rest, giving him physical therapy and things of that nature to help him get back into training and competition physique, get him back to where he can compete. And just the anime is dope. You get to see another character that was pretty dope that they introduced, as a character named Ayu. She's very street savvy. You can tell she hang around unsavory characters too. She's ripping around the streets. She really looks up to Marie as like the OG, and will do anything for Marie, just like Maria do anything for her. And she's also the love interest of Tomoki. And the anime overall is just extremely dope. You get to see, like I said, you get to see their home life, their interaction between each other, you know, the happiness, the sad times that we experience in real life, the random things that happen that we try to go with the flow with and try and figure stuff out and to make it just meld well with us so that we don't, fall shy or fall into depression and kind of just be there and stuff just happen around us. And anime is just extremely dope. If you just like slice of life anime, you don't even gotta like sports. If you like slice of life anime, this is an anime that you should definitely watch, because the sports is like, even though it's him getting back into like competing shape, the slice of life aspect of this anime is the biggest element of this anime. And then another thing I like is them introducing some of the new age gymnasts that don't have no respect for him, that used to look up to him, but like, nigga, now you washed, we ain't fucking with you, and him competing against them. Like, the anime just got so many layers to it that makes it just a great slice of life sports anime to watch. If you haven't already, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, and that's pretty much it. If you haven't already, please like, share, and subscribe to the video. If you haven't seen Taisou Samurai, you should definitely watch it. It's extremely good. And yeah, once again, this is calwu from planetwu signing off, and I appreciate y'all. Peace. Yours, cause I gotta get mine. Building each line with a Minecraft mind with complex rhymes. It's my time. Shit. I gotta thank all of my super producers. Truth, Ironic,